Yes, of course you can heal from trauma, but it's not automatic and it's not overnight. It takes some steps. Really acknowledge it. Look at it. What happened? We are energetic beings and we are impacted by the energy around us. How did it impact you mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically, spiritually? Yes, of course you can heal from trauma, but it's not automatic and it's not overnight. It takes some steps. Number one, you have to acknowledge what has happened. Suppressing it, repressing it, denying it, sweeping it under the rug, spiritually bypassing it, none of that works. The alcohol, the drugs, the food, the gambling, the sex, the Facebook, none of it works. Trauma is not something that just time in and of itself will heal. So number one, really acknowledge it. Look at it. What happened? We are energetic beings and we are impacted by the energy around us. So whatever happened, look at it, see it, acknowledge it. How did it feel? How did it impact you mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically, spiritually? Look at all of that, investigate it, contemplate on it, introspect on it. Journaling, art, poetry, writing, all of this can help. But really go into the fullness of that experience. I don't mean relive it, I don't mean rehash it, I don't mean rehearse it, but fully see it, fully acknowledge it. Wounds always, at some point in their healing, need to be opened to the sun, to the oxygen. If you keep a wound covered up the whole time, it'll never actually heal properly. You've got to be able to open it so that it can heal. Number two, develop a practice of mindfulness, because as we are healing from trauma, it's so easy to become one with the anger, the pain, the despair, the helplessness, the sympathetic nervous system overload. And the goal is ultimately to actually be able to see it, to witness it, to be aware of it, to hold it in our loving, conscious awareness, but not actually to drown in it. So you can think about it like watching the ocean, watching the waves of the ocean. One way is actually being in the waves, letting them throw you around and drown in them. Another way is to sit on the beach and watch the waves, or is just to sit on top of a beautiful cliff and watch the ocean below. Develop a practice of acknowledging, of seeing your reaction, your triggers, but not actually being in it. Recognize that you are not the anger. You're not the pain. You're not the fear. You're not the cortisol. You're not the adrenaline. You're none of that. You are the one who is aware. So develop a mindfulness-based practice that allows you to witness what's going on, but not get thrown around by it. Number three, forgiveness. Whether your trauma was brought on by an individual person or groups of people, whether it was brought on by Mother Nature, an act of the universe, or God, you've got to be able to forgive and let go. Because as long as you hold on to the anger, to the pain, to the story, you are going to be forever karmically bound to it. So we forgive and we let go, not because it's okay, not because it didn't matter, not because it was small, but just because whatever has happened to us, we deserve to be free. I went through this in my life, in recovering from my trauma. You look at it, you acknowledge it, you see it, you feel it, all of it. And you learn to let it go, because you realize no matter how awful that which was done to me was, no matter how quote unquote unforgivable it was from a moral standpoint, an ethical standpoint, a legal standpoint, I still deserve to be free. No one's violence or ignorance or ego, no act of God or act of Mother Nature deprives me of the very core birthright that I have, which is to be free. It's why we've taken birth. It's why we've been given a human birth. So allow yourself, not as the first step, because then you get into bypass, you get into denial, but as the third step, allow yourself to forgive and to let go. And lastly, develop a practice of self-love, of self-compassion, not for you as a victim, not even for you as the survivor of the trauma, because that's still wrapped up in a story, but compassion and love for you as spirit, as soul, as essence, as divinity, as consciousness, who actually is the one who was never touched, never harmed, never traumatized. And also love and compassion for you as the individual being on your karmic journey in this particular lifetime, going through your karmic story, doing the best you can. Compassion for both aspects, the individual aspect and the cosmic divine truth of who you are. That's what self-love really is. So develop that and live in that, anchored in that. And what I can tell you from personal experience and from that which I have seen in so many people is we really can actually heal from trauma. It doesn't have to be that which we carry with us throughout our lives, but it requires attention, it requires intention, it requires patience, and it requires love. And lastly, get help. There's nothing to be ashamed of, whether it's professional help from a psychologist, therapist, psychiatrist, whatever it may be, whether it's spiritual help from a spiritual guide, a spiritual leader, a mentor, whether it's help from a community of people who have worked through their trauma. Never feel ashamed. Who you are is divine. And you're here to walk through this karmic journey the very best you can. And part of that, part of the tools in your toolbox are all of those who can help you. So reach out without shame. It's not weak to ask for help. It's actually quite strong. And in many cases, it is the critical piece between healing and not healing. I know for me, if I didn't have the help of so many along my journey, there is no way I would have healed. So let yourself receive love, receive help, receive care. You deserve it.